Welcome to Funimation 3D, where magical stories come alive for kids and families. Today, let's embark on a vibrant journey into the world of Vietnamese legends, discovering the extraordinary love story of Chu Dong Tu and Princess Tien Dung, a tale full of wonder, kindness, and the power of destiny. Long ago, beneath the endless blue skies of Vietnam, stretched the peaceful lands beside the winding Red River. Here, villagers worked together, building simple lives filled with laughter and hope. In this beautiful setting, our story begins with a young man named Chu Dong Tu. Dong Tu lived with his elderly father in a humble hut along the riverbank. Although they were poor, their hearts were rich in love and kindness. Every morning, Dong Tu and his father would rise with the sun, casting nets into the sparkling river, hoping to catch enough fish to trade for rice. Life was hard, and when Dong Tu's father fell gravely ill, the family's struggles grew even greater. In his final moments, Dong Tu's father held his son's hand and spoke softly, "My dear child, we have nothing but this one precious loincloth. You must use it wisely." With tears in his eyes, Dong Tu promised to honor his father's memory and work even harder. After his father passed, Dong Tu was left with only the single loincloth. To survive, he would wear it when trading and wash it by the river, drying it in the sun. Dong Tu's poverty was clear to all, but he never complained. Instead, he greeted everyone with a warm smile, always ready to help a friend in need. Far away in the palace, the elegant Princess Tien Dung enjoyed a life of luxury. She was known not only for her beauty, but for her adventurous spirit and curiosity. Tien Dung loved to travel and explore the world beyond the palace walls, much to the surprise of everyone in the royal court. One magical morning, Tien Dung declared, "Today, I wish to explore the river and its villages." Her servants prepared a grand boat adorned with colorful lanterns and fluttering silks. With laughter and excitement, the princess and her entourage sailed along the river, marveling at the lush landscapes and cheerful villagers. As fate would have it, their journey brought them to the very spot where Chu Dong Tu was drying his loincloth, hidden behind a patch of reeds. Hearing the approach of the royal boat, Dong Tu panicked. He had nothing to wear to greet the princess. Embarrassed and anxious, he quickly buried himself in the sandy riverbank, hoping to remain unseen. The princess's boat docked nearby, and Tien Dung stepped onto the shore. She gazed at the shimmering water and the gentle breeze, feeling adventurous and free. Suddenly, her servants noticed something unusual, a mound of sand that seemed to move. Curiosity piqued, Tien Dung ordered her servants to investigate. Carefully, they brushed away the sand, revealing Dong Tu, blushing and stammering, his face full of surprise. Instead of scolding him, Tien Dung smiled kindly. She understood the hardships of the villagers and admired Dong Tu's honesty. "Why are you hiding here?" she asked gently. Dong Tu bowed his head and explained his poverty, his voice filled with humility. Moved by Dong Tu's story, Tien Dung declared, "We are all equal under the sky. Today, let us make a new beginning together." She offered Dong Tu fine clothes and invited him aboard her boat. The villagers watched in amazement as the princess and the humble fisherman set sail together, their laughter echoing across the water. On the boat, Tien Dung and Dong Tu discovered they shared a love for adventure, kindness, and helping others. Their friendship blossomed, and soon their hearts grew closer. Tien Dung saw the goodness in Dong Tu's soul, and Dong Tu admired the princess's courage and compassion. The princess made a bold decision. She would marry Dong Tu and begin a new life with him. The news spread quickly, and although some people were shocked, many celebrated this union of true love and equality. The royal court buzzed with excitement as Tien Dung and Dong Tu became husband and wife, showing everyone that kindness and understanding are more valuable than wealth or status. After their wedding, Tien Dung and Dong Tu traveled across the land, using their resources and wisdom to help villagers. Wherever they went, magical things happened. It seemed as if the gods themselves blessed their journey. With each step, trees bloomed with vibrant flowers, rivers sparkled with crystal water, and the air filled with laughter and joy. One day, Tien Dung and Dong Tu met a wise sage who taught them powerful lessons about compassion, generosity, and the importance of sharing with others. Inspired, they built schools, temples, and markets, creating a community where everyone could thrive. People from near and far came to join them, forming a bustling, harmonious town filled with music, stories, and colorful celebrations. Their magical town became a symbol of hope and happiness, shining like a rainbow across the land. Children learned to be brave and kind, neighbors helped each other, and no one was left behind. The legend of Chu Dong Tu and Tien Dung spread everywhere, reminding everyone that true love conquers all obstacles, and that the greatest treasures in life are friendship and compassion. As years went by, Dong Tu and Tien Dung continued to inspire generations, turning their magical journey into a beautiful legend cherished by families throughout Vietnam. To this day, their story is celebrated in art, music, and festivals, bringing joy and lessons to children everywhere. What can we learn from the wonderful legend of Chu Dong Tu and Tien Dung? First, that kindness and honesty open doors to adventure and friendship. Second, that true love knows no boundaries. Rich or poor, prince or fisherman, everyone deserves happiness. Finally, by helping others and sharing what we have, we create a magical world full of laughter, color, and joy. Thank you for joining us on this enchanting adventure with Funimation 3D. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to see even more amazing legends and fun educational cartoons. Together, let's discover the magic of stories and learn valuable lessons for life.